The boutique hums, late afternoon, March 21st, 2025. Customers drift between racks, soft jazz curling through the air. Designer dresses catch the light, glowing under warm bulbs. I'm with Mrs. Jenkins, her gnarled hands tracing a cashmere shawl, debating gray or taupe. My phone buzzes on the counter. I glance down, expecting a delivery update. Instead, it's Ethan. His text slices through like a jagged blade. I'm done. Moving to Miami with Riley, my 22-year-old girlfriend. Took everything from the joint account. Haha. My hands don't shake. I fold the shawl, slow, deliberate, sliding it into silver tissue. Mrs. Jenkins murmurs about her granddaughter's birthday. I nod, voice steady, recommending the taupe. It's timeless. She smiles, oblivious. Only my eyes tighten, a faint crease at the edges, the sole crack in my mask. 15 years, wiped out in a text. He thinks I'll shatter, sob into the phone, beg him to stay. He's wrong. I ring her up, fingers tapping the register, calm as ever. The signs were there, months of them. Late shifts that stretched past midnight, his phone suddenly locked with a new passcode. That ridiculous cologne phase, like he was 25 again. I noticed, kept quiet. Watched him strut around, chest puffed, oblivious to the net closing in. He doesn't know I've been ready, doesn't know I've planned. Mrs. Jenkins shuffles out, shawl tucked under her arm. The door chimes, a soft ding against the jazz. I lock the register, turn to the next customer, a tall woman eyeing a leather jacket. That's a great pick, I say, smooth, guiding her to the mirror. My mind churns, replaying his words. Riley, that kid from his office party, all shrill giggles and cheap perfume, clinging to his arm like he's some prize. Took everything. Ha. The joint account, his grand theft, my little trap. He's gloating somewhere, probably sipping a beer, picturing me in tears, a wreck over his big escape. Let him. I adjust the jacket on her shoulders, catch my reflection in the glass. Dakota Simmons, 40, still standing. Not the crumpled mess he expects. The boutique buzzes on. My side gig, he called it, smirking over dinner when I'd tally receipts late at night. Said it'd never amount to much, just a hobby to keep me busy. Now, it's the pulse in my ears, the steady hum of customers, the clink of hangers on racks. More his ruin than he realizes. The woman buys the jacket, chats about spring trends. I nod, smile, wrap her purchase. My phone sits silent now, screen dark. Ethan's text lingers, a cruel echo. 15 years of marriage, nights cooking pasta, mornings arguing over bills, vacations where he'd nap on the beach while I sketched store layouts. Gone with a ha-ha. I could call, scream, demand answers. But I don't. Not yet. He's underestimated me before. Every late night I worked, every dollar I stashed, every hunch I followed. This isn't the end he thinks it is. The last customer leaves, door swinging shut. I flip the sign to closed, lock the door, the click sharp in the quiet. My boutique, my space, my rules. Ethan's out there, smug, imagining me helpless, clutching at scraps. He doesn't see what's coming. Doesn't know I've been weaving this web for months. Separate accounts, paper trails, every suspicious charge filed away. His ha-ha is a spark, not a bomb. I exhale, slow, the air cool against my lips. He's wrong about me, always has been. And tomorrow, he'll start to learn. My house, Grandma's house, sits quiet. Evening shadows stretching across the hardwood. Ethan's old golf clubs slump in the corner, dusty, untouched since last summer. I drop my bag on the counter, pour a glass of water, the faucet's hum filling the silence. My phone pings again, Ethan's name flashing. Don't beg. Riley and I fly out tomorrow. I'll grab my stuff later. I set the glass down, steady, no splash, no reply. I dial my lawyer instead, Lisa, her number memorized months ago. Go time, I say, voice flat. She's ready. Papers drafted since I found those spa charges on the credit card. $200 for a couple's massage on a work night. Another text buzzes in. You're past your prime. At least you've got your shop. Screenshot. Saved. Evidence folder's thick now, a brick of his mistakes. I lean against the counter, the edge cool under my palms. Riley. That office party. Her shrill laugh cutting through the crowd, Ethan's hand hovering too long on her elbow. Young enough to be his niece, naive enough to swallow his charm. I clocked it 4 months back. Steakhouse receipt crumpled in his jacket, $150 for two. Dated a night. He swore he was at the office. Next morning, I opened a new account, different bank, moved my savings bit by bit. Joint account? Just enough to keep him smug. 2 months of deposits, bait he couldn't resist. Rest is locked away, safe. He's crowing now, chest puffed. Let him. I sip the water, slow, thinking. He's planned this, his big exit, his midlife triumph. Thinks he's outsmarted me, left me scrambling. But I've been steps ahead. 3 months ago, he pushed to combine accounts, simplify things, he said, grinning over coffee. I agreed, cheerful, while funneling my boutique profits elsewhere. My side gig, the one he mocked, kept separate, always. House too, grandma's gift, my name on the deed, despite his whining to add his. Lucky instincts, paying off now. Phone's still in my hand. I open the credit card app, scan the charges. There, 2 first-class tickets to Miami. Booked today, $1,800. Hotel at some swanky spot, Royal Palm maybe, another $900. His ha-ha echoes. I call the company. Mrs. Simmons speaking. Need to report fraud. Cancel a card. The rep's crisp, professional. Can you identify the charges? She asks. 2 tickets to Miami, hotel at the Royal Palm, booked today. My husband used the joint card after emptying our account. Texted me about it. I'll forward them. Her tone shifts, a smirk sneaking in. We'll cancel those, remove him as an authorized user, charges reversed. Done. His tickets, his hotel, gone by morning. I pace to the living room, sink into the couch. Evidence folders on the coffee table, bulging, receipts, texts, bank statements. Months of quiet watching, his late nights never matching his pay, gym obsession with new shirts too tight for his gut, that cologne he thought hid the stench of his lies. I knew, kept it close. He's out there, gloating, picturing me wrecked, begging him back. Instead, I'm here, calm, plotting. My boutique's profits, mine. My house, mine. His grand escape? A noose he's tying himself. Another buzz. I don't look. Probably more of his smug drivel. I flip through the wedding album instead, left on the shelf from some nostalgic night. Ethan then, thinner, brighter, before the gray crept in, before he chased youth like a dog after a car. Now, he's 47, softening, desperate, thinking Riley's his ticket back. I close it, dust puffing out. My lawyer's voice rings in my head. Papers are ready. I'll file tomorrow. Serve him in Miami? No rush, I'd said. Let him think he's won first. The glass is empty now. I set it in the sink, the clink sharp. He's underestimated me, always has. Laughed at my late nights, my spreadsheets, my little shop. Thinks I'm past my prime, a relic he can trade in. He doesn't see the web I've spun, the trap he stumbled into. Tomorrow he'll wake to invalid tickets, a canceled room, Riley's pout. I'll be at the boutique, unpacking scarves, smiling at customers. His ha-ha will fade. Mine's just beginning. Boutique's alive, Friday morning. Customers swarm, new scarves piled high, waiting to be shelved. Phone's muted, Ethan's number blocked after last night's final jab. I unfold a silk square, teal with gold threads, smooth it onto the display. Yesterday's texts stack in my head. Screenshots, safe. Planned this for months. Riley gets me. You'll manage. Someone your age, maybe. Then, booked flights with the joint card. Farewell present. LOL. Too late, Ethan. Tickets voided by midnight. Hotel dropped. He's texting from a motel now, I bet. What did you do to the card? Talk to me. I don't. Lawyer filed at dawn, papers en route. His move's already crumbling. A woman grabs a scarf, coos over the color. I nod, ring her up, hands steady. He's trapped. Miami fantasy rotting in some budget dive off the highway. Riley's probably posting. Hashtag new chapter, all hearts and filters. Clueless still, that kid, thinking she's won something grand. My boutique's packed. His hobby outshines his desk job fade, the one he bragged about while I balanced books. House is mine, grandma's deed ironclad. Business too, profits tucked away. He forgot, or never cared to know. Phone vibrates, ignored. I shelve another scarf, burgundy this time, soft under my fingers. His mom, Linda, calls instead, voice tight, accusing. Dakota, Ethan says you're causing trouble, controlling everything. What's this about the credit card? I put her on speaker, keep stacking. Did he mention emptying our joint account? Charging tickets for him and Riley on our card? Silence stretches, then a cough. He said you left him no choice, that you've been cold. I laugh, short, dry. I've got his texts, Linda. Want the one where he brags about taking the money, or where he mocks my age? She stumbles. Well, I cut in. Check your son's story. Goodbye. Click. The line's dead. I adjust the display, scarves fanning out like a peacock's tail. He's raging somewhere. I know it. Motel room with stained carpet. Riley whining about Wi-Fi. His big exit. His triumphant ha-ha. Unraveling fast. Lawyer texted earlier. Papers filed. He'll be served at the motel. Certified letters wait in Miami, too. A little gift for his arrival, if he even gets that far. His ego's digging his grave. I just watch, quiet, letting the shovel swing. A customer asks about a sale rack. I point her over, smiling, the boutique's hum wrapping around me. Ethan's out there, scrambling, thinking he's still in control. Doesn't see the noose tightening, maxed personal cards he hid. Riley's Instagram dreams fading when the glamour flops. My side gig pulses, cash register chiming, profits he'll never touch. He forgot who I am. Dakota Simmons, 40, not broken, not begging. Built this from scratch, while he sneered. The clock ticks toward noon. I straighten a hanger, metal cool against my palm. His voice echoes, "You'll manage." Condescending, smug. He's wrong again. I'm not managing, I'm winning. Tomorrow he'll wake to a canceled flight, a furious girlfriend, papers slapping him in the face. I'll be here, unpacking boxes, greeting regulars, my life intact. His LOL sours in his throat. Mine grows, soft, steady, a hum under my breath as the boutique shines. Monday morning, the courthouse looms, stark and crisp under a gray sky. I sit on a wooden bench, heels crossed, my navy blazer sharp against the beige walls. Ethan swaggers in late, skinny jeans hugging his thighs, a jacket screaming midlife desperation. Riley's outside, pacing under fluorescent glare, her youth painfully bright against the dull tiles. My lawyer, Lisa, adjusts her notes beside me, calm, methodical. The judge calls us up, voice flat, eyes scanning the room. Ethan's guy, a harried man with a cheap tie, shuffles papers already sweating. This is it, the moment Ethan learns what I've held close for months. Lisa starts, voice cutting through the hum. Your Honor, we have evidence of financial misconduct. Texts admitting Mr. Carter emptied a joint account. Fraudulent charges on a shared credit card. A pattern of hidden expenses. She slides the folder forward. Screenshots, statements, receipts I've stacked since that steakhouse slip. Ethan's lawyer fumbles, clears his throat. My client admits impulsive moves, but Mrs. Simmons has been spiteful, sabotaging his fresh start. Lisa doesn't flinch. Smart, not spiteful. My client protected her separate assets. House, in her name, boutique incorporated solely under her. Prudent, not vindictive. The judge quirks a brow, peering at Ethan's texts projected on the screen. Took everything. Haha. Does that excuse theft, counsel? He asks. Dry, almost amused. Ethan shifts, jeans creaking. His guy stammers. He was joking. The judge cuts in. Funny way to drain an account. I watch, still, hands folded. Ethan thought I'd fold. Half my business, my home. His, to claim in some divorce jackpot. Missed the fine print. My name only. Always. Lisa lays out more. Separate boutique profits. Grandma's deed untouched by his whining to co-own. Ethan's face tightens, jaw clenching as she reads his words aloud. Booked flights with the joint card. Farewell present. LOL. The judge leans forward, glasses glinting. Mr. Carter, you admit this? Ethan squirms, voice low. I just wanted a clean break. By committing fraud? The judge snaps, eyebrow arched. That cash is spent, Ethan mutters, glancing at Riley's shadow beyond the glass. Then replace it, 24 hours, the judge orders, gavel hovering. All shared assets frozen pending dissolution. House and business, Mrs. Simmons's separate property, uncontested. My chest loosens, a quiet breath slipping out. He thought this'd be easy, empty the account, run off with Riley, maybe snag my boutique in the split. Never read the papers I signed, mocked my spreadsheets as obsessive. Lisa's voice rings again. His claim to the business, baseless. Established pre-marriage, profits kept distinct. We have records of every cent. Ethan's lawyer tries one last gasp. It grew during the marriage. He's entitled, Lisa interrupts, cool. Through moral support? Like these texts calling it her side gig? The judge skims my files, nods once. Court finds sufficient evidence of misconduct. Mr. Carter's claims dismissed. Gavel drops, sharp, final. Ethan's eyes dart to me, narrow, accusing. I meet them, steady, no blink. He thought I'd beg, crumble under his ha-ha. Instead I'm here, heels clicking as I rise. Free. Outside, Riley's on her phone. Number life lessons flickering across her screen, posted mid-hearing. She's catching on, late but real. I stride past, marble cool under my steps, Lisa at my side. He's got nothing left to fight with, she murmurs, a smirk tugging her lips. Let him try. I nod, the air sharp in my lungs. His jaw dropping, his jeans too tight. Irony enough for now. My house, my boutique, my life. Untouchable. He's left with a motel bill and a girlfriend who's already scrolling for the exit. The doors swing shut behind me, Ethan's shadow shrinking in the glass. He underestimated me, every late night I worked, every dollar I shielded, every hunch I proved. Thought I'd be the wreck, not him. Now he's scrambling 24 hours to cough up cash he's blown on Riley's dreams. I head to the boutique, the hum waiting, my world intact. His LOL chokes in his throat, a gag he can't swallow. Mine hums low, steady, as I step into the sunlight, stronger than he'll ever know. Weeks later, the boutique thrives, a steady pulse of chatter and cash drawers sliding open. Whispers drift in through customers. Ethan's personal cards maxed out, Riley's doubting her prize. I'm in my office, evidence files towering on the desk, a fortress of his mistakes. My phone buzzes, his number unblocked for the show. You've wrecked me. We can fix this. I sip coffee, black, bitter, and scroll past. Another comes fast. Copied boutique records, half's mine. Forwarded to Lisa, no reply. He claims co-founder now, a fantasy my ledgers shred. Every startup dime mine, every profit split from his grubby reach. He's desperate, clawing at shadows. A customer taps the counter, asks about a sale. I smile, point her to the rack, her purse swinging as she browses. Ethan's drowning, gossip says. Riley's tiny apartment too cramped for his ego, her patience thinning. Office chatter filters through mutual friends. She's eyeing a guy her age, done with his whining. My side gig expands, A second location in the works. Profits he'll never sniff. He never saw me, never will. Dakota Simmons, 40, building while he sinks. Customers murmur support, one confiding over coat. Guys like him never think we're ahead. I nod, wrap her purchase, silver tissue crinkling. They're right, he didn't. Phone rings. Paige, his sister, her voice soft, hesitant. Dakota, I'm at the store. We bought his act at first. Sorry. She's by the scarves, fingers brushing teal silk, eyes down. He played victim so well, said you pushed him out. Then we saw the texts, the way he acted after. I shelve a blouse, smooth the fabric. Took a while, I say, dry, no edge. She nods, quick. Too long. I'm ashamed we doubted you. I shrug, move to the register. Her apologies late, a whisper against the hum, but it lands. His family's guilt isn't my load, I've carried enough. Another call. Linda, his mom, voice cracking through the line. Taught him better, thought I did. He's spiraling, blaming you, Riley, everyone. I stack receipts, let her talk. Tried gambling online, lost more. Now some pyramid scheme, he's chasing fast cash. I hum, non-committal, the boutique's buzz louder in my ears. He's still at home, she adds a sigh. Won't own it. I end the call, polite, distant. Take care, Linda. Their drama's not mine anymore, a storm I've sailed past. I step to the window, adjust a display. Handbags gleaming under lights. Ethan's out there, flailing, thinking he can claw back half my world. Records disprove it. My name, my sweat, my late nights while he golfed and griped. Riley's gone soon, gossip predicts, tired of his broke swagger. My coffee's cold now, mug heavy in my hand. He never saw the web, separate accounts, tracked charges, his own words caging him. Boutiques packed, a line forming, my hobby, his nightmare. The framed text hangs above my desk. Good luck with your shop. Next to it, my latest award, glass catching the light. He thought I'd fade, a relic he'd outrun. Instead, he's sinking. Motel to mom's basement. Riley's moving on, trending somewhere. I sip the last of the coffee, set the mug down, the clink sharp. His desperation digs deeper, a hole I don't need to touch. I'm here, steady, building. While he unravels, thread by thread, blind to the strength he mocked. 6 months later, the second boutique opens, a crisp Saturday, the air buzzing with chatter and champagne flutes clinking. Crowds spill through the doors, admiring velvet dresses and leather bags under soft lights. I cut the ribbon, scissors cold in my hand, applause rippling out. The online store launched last week, orders pinging in from coast to coast, my side gig stretching beyond Ethan's snide horizon. Back home, my house feels new, refreshed. His old chair hauled out, replaced with a sleek gray sectional. I sip coffee on it now, black, strong, the morning quiet wrapping around me. He's out there, fading, while I rise. Gossip trickles through mutual friends, a steady drip of Ethan's decline. Dating apps flop. Women his age swipe past a 47-year-old crashing at Linda's. Younger ones dodge the stench of his history, Riley's warnings echoing in their circles. HR flagged him at work, a formal slap for dating a subordinate, that promotion he chased slipping to some clean slate guy. I smile into my mug, the steam curling up. His updates filter like static, irrelevant, distant. Riley's posts vanish too, moving on, her last tag before silence. She's learning, shedding his weight. My boutique's in headlines now. Smart entrepreneur, not jilted wife. The narrative flipping as I'd always known it could. Lisa calls mid-morning, her voice bright through the line. He tried another petition, called that text a gag. Judge didn't laugh, tossed it out. I chuckle, soft, stacking inventory lists on my desk. Thought you'd enjoy that, she adds, a grin in her tone. He's got no ground left. I nod, though she can't see, the phone warm against my ear. Third location's in the works. Blueprints spread across my table, a downtown spot with foot traffic he'd never fathom. Women stop me at events now, Young entrepreneurs with sharp eyes asking, "How do you protect it all?" I tell them, steady, guard yourself, trust your gut. Ethan's cruelty's a blip, a footnote I've outgrown. My grit's the headline, bold and clear. The boutique hums through the afternoon, customers browsing, my staff weaving between them. I adjust a display, sunglasses glinting on a stand, when Riley walks in, unexpected, her purse clutched tight. She shifts, awkward, then speaks, voice low. "Dakota, you showed me something. I bought his lies, thought you were the cold one. Then he pulled the same crap on me when the money dried up." I straighten a lens, listening, my hands still. He wanted my place as a pit stop, griped about the closet, pushed me for a loan. I saw it then. His dreams were just escapes. I laugh, short, dry. "Let me guess. Big plans? No cash?" She nods quick. "Always once the investments hit." I'm done with that now. She's growing, late but real, while he's not. I pour a glass of water after she leaves, the faucet's hum steadying me. Ethan tossed it all, 15 years, a life he could have kept, chasing a kid and a fantasy. I built higher brick by brick. My boutique's a shield he couldn't pierce. His prime's fading, a ghost in Linda's basement, while mine sharpens, edges gleaming. The online store pings again. Another sale, another step. He mocked my late nights, my hobby, blind to the empire rising. Now it's 2 stores, soon 3, profits he'll never touch. Sun dips low, casting gold through the windows. I lock up, the click sharp, my reflection steady in the glass. He thought I'd wither, a relic he'd outrun. Instead, I'm here, thriving, while he flails, apps and reprimands his new legacy. My coffee's cold now, mug heavy as I set it down. His loss isn't my burden, it's my launch, a spark I've fanned into flame. I head home, blueprints under my arm, stronger than he'll ever grasp. 2 years on, I stand at a women's business conference, stage lights warm on my face, a mic clipped to my blazer. 5 boutiques now, a chain from that side gig, Ethan mocked, each one humming with life. The crowd leans in, 200 faces, some young, some seasoned, waiting for my words. I speak, calm, clear. Protection's not paranoia, it's power. Keep your assets tight, your instincts sharper. A woman in the Q&A raises her hand, voice tentative. "My husband says I'm paranoid. That marriage means sharing everything." I smile, faint, knowing. Mine said the same, right up till he tried claiming half my business in the divorce. Laughter ripples, soft, understanding. My stories evolved, cautionary tale to inspiration, a arc I carved myself. Back home, my office glows, evening settling in. The framed text hangs above my desk. "Good luck with your shop." Below it, a sign. "Success is revenge," etched in steel, next to awards stacking up, 5 years of proof. Ethan's faded, a shadow in scraps of news. Mutual friends say he's in a garage flat now, a step up from Linda's but bleak. Downsized job after his company cut his role. Dating profile stale, with young at heart. And a photo from a decade back. Lisa texts, mid-conference break. Filed another petition to revisit the settlement. Judge dismissed it, hit him with court costs. Thought you'd enjoy that. I do. A quiet hum under my breath as I sip tea, the mug warm in my hands. The 5th anniversary hits, my original boutique transformed, flagship of an empire, packed with employees and loyal customers. I address them, voice steady, thanking their hustle, their trust. Linda slips in late, uninvited, her designer dress, one she bought here, smooth under her hands. She waits till the crowd thins, approaches, eyes soft. "Saw Ethan yesterday," she says, smoothing the fabric. "Still talking his glory days, the life he could have had. Doesn't see he didn't lose it in the divorce. He threw it away." I nod, arranging a display, letting her words settle. "You taught us, Dakota. me, Paige, about enabling his mess, excusing his cruelty. He's at home, blaming everyone, but we're done defending. Her voice cracks, faint. That's your legacy to us. I pour water after she leaves, the pitcher cool against my palm. He aimed to shrink me, trade me for Riley, take half my world. Instead, he sparked this. 5 stores, 30 staff, headlines calling me a trailblazer. Young women seek me out now, asking how to shield their dreams. I tell them, prep like it's war. Trust what you feel. Ethan's text, his haha, meant to end me, launched me instead. Riley's a regular now, oddly. Business degree done, her social media gig growing. You inspired me, she said once, buying a scarf. Showed a woman can build, not just fall for promises. I smiled, rung her up, silver tissue crinkling. The boutique quiets, night falling soft. I lock up, the click sharp, my reflection in the window clear. Not older, wiser, tougher. Ethan's stuck, 47 in a garage, chasing a youth he'll never catch, while I stand here, 5 years from that text, stronger than he dreamed. Linda's words echo. He threw it away. She's right, but I claimed it, turned his wreckage into my rise. A new hire, Kelsey, asks about the inventory system, her voice eager. I explain, patient, catching my image again. Steady, sure, a woman he never saw. Phone buzzes, online order, another sale. I head home, the air cool, my steps firm. His cruelty's a footnote now, a framed relic I've outgrown. Every store, every nod, proves it. Success isn't revenge, it's better, a life he can't touch. He thought I'd beg, break, prove his smug haha right. Instead, I built this, a legacy for every woman who sees my story and knows she's worth more than a midlife crisis. I smile, faint, into the dark. His ending's his, mine's just begun.